I can't think. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. I can't. What am I supposed to do?
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Bill, and fuck, I am so sorry that, well, one, that I swear, and also that this was very, I was very late in letting anyone know that I was going to do this live. But yeah, if you're listening to on replay, hey, how you doing? You guys are living your true life because timestamps are added, which if I don't add them as I go, they'll be added at the end of the stream. So just so you know. Also, 1.6. We are over that hill. Like, I am so sick of looking at that 1.5. I hate even numbers. So now it adds up to 7, and I am happy. Thank you so much. And welcome to all the new cacti. Yes, that's what you are now. As soon as you clicked subscribe, you put your arms up and you walk around like a cacti. Like, gosh, you just got to take it as not being serious, anything that I say. But when I talk about KJ, I am being serious. And for a while there, I couldn't get over that 1.5 because I decided to get off that KJ train. It was fucking doing my head in. I created my own torture chamber when it came to making videos of KJ. So yeah, so last year, I got off the train from hell, and I just started focusing on my own. I took a good 3 months off. Then I decided, you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to check in on KJ. And when I checked in and she had not fucking changed in 3 months, I was like, there's still work for me to do here. And now that my mind's all clear and everything. And so, yeah, I reboarded the KJ train. And I'm not one of the first carriages. I'm way back. And that's my distance I like to keep. I prefer the back seat. I prefer the back carriage. And yeah, so I stay away from the present with KJ. I find the interesting shit is in the past because it's the present day, Katie, that I saw true evil back when she was originally in December, when she was going through the Jana Duggar details of the video and stuff. That was too much. And that is when I saw fucking evil in her eyes. I never, like, it's that kind of evil. It's like, you don't need that shit. I didn't want to be her. It happened. I didn't want to be connected to her. And that happened the first time when I went from Crystal Bill to Cactus Bill. Like, I had to change. I couldn't even look at my name, Crystal Bill, that had, basically looked like without a crystal ball, but with an eye. So that made me sick. The first time she made, when was it? Yeah, Survival Day. And I reposted that on my community board. Also, guys, while I'm here, I got to say, like, the way that I set up my videos when I first started, I did it so that my videos wouldn't be seen. And that's how I lived my life before I created this channel. And like, it's because of creating this channel that I got confidence to, like, got confidence And now that I've got confidence, I've got to go back and change my videos and give them a decent fucking thumbnail and do the right info that's going to give them the exposure that they need. And so, yeah, reposted the survival day video, fucking take and retake. That manipulation, that kind of fucking manipulation is evil. If you haven't seen it, if you just head to the community page, the tab on my channel, it's probably the first post, but you'll see it. And yeah, she, that's the first time I saw evil. And so that's when I needed to change my name from Crystal Bill to Cactus Bill. Anything to not have any resemblance, because every time I looked at my name, I felt sick. So that happened again in December when she was reading the details of what he was watching and what he downloaded. Because normal people don't do that. Like, people have a conscience. She was able to say that without any emotion. And her eyes were dark, like darker than usual. So anyway, that fucking scared me so much I couldn't come back on my channel for 3 months. So now I've reboarded the train, and I'm just grateful for getting over that 1.5, and welcome to all the new people like 1.6. Let's do this from the back carriage. But tonight I've walked up to the front carriage like I needed a snack, and as I was walking by, I was like, hang on, that needs some words of mine applied to it, and that's where we're heading. And yes, before we get into that though, can I just let you guys know about the Cactus contributors? They are the one level up from the Cacti crew. Obviously, they contribute and support the channel, and for that, they get a badge. They get members-only exclusive shit, and, well, not just shit, shit stuff, whatever. You get the drift, and they get shout-outs every time I go live. And tonight, I'd like to shout out Deborah. Thank you so much, Deborah, for being a Cactus contributor. You've been around really since the beginning, and I appreciate your support. I hope that you are having a really good day today. And, oh, my God, like, if you are, the moon is why I thought it was Monday. Like, I thought Monday was today. I thought yesterday was Sunday. The moon did stuff to my brain. Like, I didn't sleep. I was up all night. I can't remember. It must have been last night or the night before. Probably the night before, when I thought it was the wrong day. Because, like, I'm an empath, and so, like, a true empath other than Katie. That's why she affects me more, is because the energy that I read through what I see, like, there's energy in her words when she writes in her article. And, like, I pick up, I feel the energy. And so, yeah, I felt the fucking energy of that full moon in Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. Sorry that I'm dribbling on, but it's a big deal because, oh, God. Yeah. For anyone that's been following along, I have just re-emerged into another clear moment of, wow, this is life. Anyway, okay, let's get on to the person that's stuck in can't grow world. God, I make so much sense. But yes. Oh, by the way, guys, I should say trigger warning to anyone that's sensitive to or any of the Jana Duggar stuff, but I'm not going that side. We're going to be talking about Anna Duggar tonight, because I think it's really important that someone speaks up for victims of DV. And I feel like even being a victim of DV does not even come close to what Anna has been, like, what she's been put through. The manipulation. I hate that Katie goes after victims, demands stuff from them that will never happen unless she gets lots of therapy. And it's fucked because Katie has said that she has been in a DV relationship, in a relationship before she met Toad. Why does she never understand that point, like that mindset? She did it with Janelle. She couldn't see that Janelle was in a DV relationship, released her fucking messages. Janelle from Team Mum. She did it with Amber as well, but, that's a different... Anyway, the mental illness side, Katie just never grabs on. That brainwashing, the conditioning of the mind, the grooming of the mind. She talks about it, that this is the kind of religion, that's their cult. They brainwash you. They groom you to think, okay, if that happens, Katie, how can you not fucking give her the benefit of the fucking doubt? She doesn't even give that. I'll bring it in. Why can't, also, I just need to say, why can't she stop posting his picture? She's always posting his picture. Always. You don't need to post his picture, talk about him. Post his picture and then blur his face, because that every time she posts his picture, that is triggering a victim. That is triggering every single one of the Duggar girls. She does not fucking care. She doesn't see it from the victim's point of view. In my opinion, I've always believed that Katie is a narcissist beyond, I mean, that's one of the things that she has. There's so much more. But the narcissist is the core. That's her core values. She does not have feelings. She doesn't feel what other, like, she doesn't care about that's going to impact someone. Her thoughts don't go there. It's her, me. She has no fucking point of view of other people, other people's perspective. No, does not ever fucking cross her mind. Feelings, hurting other people, she's there for it. That's what she wants. She likes hurt. That's her. Like, if she had one feeling that she could probably live off for the rest of her life, it would be hurting other people, because that's what feeds her. Oh, I don't even know if this is going to be, well, hopefully this is big on your screen, but I'll read it. Oh, it's so annoying on my Instagram. It doesn't give the date. It just says 3 days ago. So what's the 17th here? It's probably the 17th there too, because it's not here. So someone do the math. The 14th of May. So I'm a bit slow. Snail girl, we made it though. Without a crystal ball says, Anna Duggar loves being a kept woman. She's been brainwashed into entitlement, where women can send a letter to a judge and demand that her husband, fuck your fucking writing, even though I've read it before. Sorry, guys, I'm just breathing for a minute for your sake. I need to make it flow because my emotions are in my throat. Breathe. Anna Duggar loves being a kept woman. She's been brainwashed into entitlement, where women can send a letter to a judge and demand that he send her husband home to work for her. In the real world, men are incarcerated daily. These men are fathers, husbands, and providers. Their wives find a way to make... Oh! Maybe I should not have done this when the moon is still in me. Okay. Their wives find a way to make do for their children. They enroll in food stamps and find subsidized daycare and find jobs. Some divorce their spouses, especially those caught with SOs, significant others, and predators. No judge will be swayed by their pleas that your husband needs to come home to work. He should have thought about that before downloading the most horrific CSAM online. Not once did you think about the children in those videos. Breathe. Yes, your children are sad, but they are safer without your predator husband. Why are you bringing up these words, Katie? Do you not understand the weight that a word holds? You don't. Do you understand that you are talking to a victim of Josh Duggar? I almost feel like I should wait, give you a little bit of thinking time there. Not that it's going to help with, clean up in the frozen aisle section, but fuck. You just are so cold. So cold. The kids in those, why are you bringing this up again and again? I think that you need to talk about Anna. Say that this is to Anna. It's cruel. Fuck. The kids in those videos will live with trauma for the rest of their lives. Your husband gets off on their trauma and abuse. That's sick. Do you know what's fucking sick, Katie? A fucking reporter, E.T. finger quotes around that fucking reporter, because no reporter would constantly bring this up over and over whilst talking to a victim. A living victim who not only, she can't think about herself right now. She's got fucking 7 children. She's got a newborn. Well, it's probably not a newborn now, but a young child. She's got 7 children that are also victims. Who are you, Katie? Yes, I'm getting upset. I feel like I want to cry. Your children are not safe with Josh, and I'm worried that they aren't safe with you, given your inability to protect them from Josh. Katie, protect your own fucking child. You do not protect your own child. You exploit him. You put him in danger. You allow him to be on his iPad unsupervised 24/7. What is he getting up to? Who's talking to him? You force him to be friends with people, your followers, your subscribers. It's disgusting. So fucking stop telling another mother to protect her children when you can't even protect your own child. You don't even care for your child, in my opinion, Katie. Yes, I'm allowed to say that because guess what, Katie? I can read your body language, and I know you don't think that that is scientific, blah, blah, blah. But that's really because you were in the School of Art at school. When you went to university, there were other schools within that university. Yeah, like, you know, behavioral science, for example. Yeah, I know. Isn't that funny? And they went on beyond a bachelor's degree to get a doctorate. Yeah, so they're actually doctors in behavioral science that study nonverbal communication. So, Spanish degree, it's really. But she can't even put herself in this position of Anna as a mother. She's so not even seeing that Anna's children are also victims, young victims with trauma. My God, Katie, you're fucking narrow-minded. Get a job. The money train is up. It's done. Guess what emoji she used? A green tick. I find this very disgusting. I find this very disturbing. Should we see what her people said? This one. I mean, I grew up in a Hispanic immigrant household, and when I say you find any possible way to provide for your family, you do, because my parents did the grunt work with minimum education. You can too. Okay, but fuck. Are they just unaware of the abuse of the manipulation that's going on here? Anna can't think clearly. She's not rational in her thinking. Her thinking is not even something that any of us could ever understand. We're only getting not even the tip of the iceberg when it comes to what's going on with Anna. And to some people that, like, there's so much speculation that she could also be part of it. And that's disgusting. That kind of speculation just, man, like, this is serious stuff. This is trauma that is like it's ingrained in her basically, but it's in her children's. They've been raised by this man. Hopefully limited, but we don't know. But then it's not for us to sit there and fucking speculate because they're public. I don't know, I just find that this can do so much harm. Katie's doing harm here. And I don't know, it makes me shake. So what do you guys think about it? You should let me know in the comments and I will start replying. I've got to get on to being more. Let's have another look at what else is going on because I feel like I've seen this picture before. She loves this picture. Still posting other people's kids. Like, how many times do you have to post his face? Especially this shot. I don't even want to click on it. Oh, she went through the thing. Yeah. Oh, in regards to Katie posting all of the, so this was like testimony or something that was done prior to the trial. So what was said before the trial when they were interviewed by the police. And just Katie, with no fucking consideration, just starts posting it. Whereas other articles are like, let's stand behind the girls in not getting this shit fucking released to the public. There's been so much damage already done by one, not getting them help. Should I click on this? Well, it's like probably the only safe image amongst all that. I can't click on his face without, like, I feel sick. So I'm sorry that I can't go to those posts. But I can link it, I guess. Okay, Katie wrote on a picture of Michelle and Jill. Michelle and Jim Bob disowned Jill for her nose ring, wearing pants, and thinking for herself. She has no criminal record and is a victim of Josh. Why the fuck does, like, why? Like, criminal record? I don't get it. Why does that need to be included? Michelle says Josh has a tender heart that loves children. Oh, the heart loves children, not Josh. What? Michelle says Josh has a tender heart that loves children. There should be at least a fucking comma there if you don't want the heart to love the children and you're speaking about Josh. Just saying, it shits me, your grammar, I can't read it. Sorry, and I'm pissing everyone else off. Just read the fucking thing. What's on the screen if you're watching? Takes me a little bit. Michelle says Josh has a tender heart that loves children despite his criminal history of crimes against children. I don't get it. Like, is that the only reason she brought up that Jill has no criminal record? And that the parents don't like Jill because of those things? Because she spoke up against them, Katie. Josh doesn't speak up against his parents. It's really not anything to do about. Plus, he's the firstborn. That's a golden child. Oh my God. Okay. Katie in the post writes, this is what's wrong with the IBLP. Michelle Duggar stands by her criminal son that has harmed her daughters, while allowing her husband to vilify and defame their daughters that was a victim. Oh, their daughter that was a victim. Mic drop. Fire emoji. And it just fucking pisses me off. Just the dynamics of the family. It just reminds me of Katie describing her family. Oh, there's so many fucking, I don't know. I find similarities between Josh and Katie. in my opinion, just my opinion. It's why she can't understand Anna. Because she is, in my opinion, A-B-U-S-E-R herself. Oh, I've said everything else. I don't know why I spelled that. I think because at the time you had to spell that. Are we going backwards? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Rolloff Farms is finally being sold. Matt Rolloff. God. Okay. What happened to the mum? I'd like to check in on her. She was cool. Okay. Without a crisp or post, Matt Rolloff has listed Rolloff Farms for sale. The listing was just posted within the hour. Within the hour, he posted the listing. He's selling the site. See, I'm just like trying to correct it. He's selling the site previously owned by Amy, which includes their former house and majority of the buildings associated with the farm. The pirate ship doesn't include the pirate ship. That was cool. Like, that's really all I can remember, the pirate ship. Maybe that's when I stopped watching. Oh, the pumpkin thing that they did every year was cool. Like, we don't have stuff like that. Plus, I'm allergic to pumpkins and pepitas, like pumpkin seeds. Don't even get me started. He bought out Amy for less than $1 million and placed 16 acres along with the home on the market for $4 million. No wonder his kids could not afford the farm. Yeah, of course they couldn't fucking afford the farm, man. No one could fucking afford the farm, the upkeep. No one wants that burden, really. And the memories, the bad shit that went down. You know, if you, Katie, remember you reported on this with Jacob. Put 2 and 2 together, but with you it equals 5. I don't know why. Jesus, that's a really good song. How much of the, oh yeah, okay, how much is it, okay. Sorry, this has come, oh, that's Michelle Duggar's signature. Oh yeah, because did she not go past a certain age at school as well? I thought that like she wasn't in this religion before she married Jim Bob. Did she not sign her name? Not that that's bad, because I write in capitals and, you know, sometimes I forget, but she's doing the little, not that that's bad either, doing the love heart. I do that when I'm writing to my nieces, but I'm thinking this is like official to the judge. Is her middle name Amy? Oh my God, Katie. Okay, so anyway, the picture is Michelle, and then the words are like copy and pasted or whatever, cut out from the letter that Michelle wrote to the judge. Joshua has a tender heart. I stand ready to offer my continued love and encouragement. His family have built forts. What? Katie writes, this is my new thumbnail. I don't why. I can't stop laughing. You didn't put the word no, and that's okay because you know nothing. I can't even believe you have never read it back, or no one let you know, or no one read it properly, or no one has a brain. Okay, so what? Oh, Michelle. Oh, Michelle's a little bit creepy with the voice, isn't she? Okay, is this what we're doing? I don't know. I don't want to go back into this. She has people in these comments still speculating about whether Jana is, sorry, I say it weird because in Australia we would say Jana, but Jana is, questioning her sexuality. And yeah, Katie like says don't do that, but fuck, that's only come out of nowhere. So I'll just read it. Fuck it. Without a Crystal wrote, Jim Bob is in California for Lawson's wedding. He hasn't really been seen on social media since the conviction. Based on the transactions he's made for letters for Josh, who else do you think they are grooming? Why is this such a, this is you just wrote that just so casually, this will be interesting. Let's all speculate on that. I mean, he couldn't even convince a single sibling to say Josh was a good person. I don't think he tried. Must find strangers to lavish gifts on, allegedly. Satire? Look what this person wrote, one of Katie's people. Well, she needs to free herself. In my opinion, I think she's a lesbian. Look at how she looks at her friend and why JB didn't want them hanging out. Remember Katie speculated on that, and that's what this person is regurgitating back. This was Katie's speculation on when Jana went to New York with her friend and they went to some baseball game. And then, Katie said that Jim Bob said that Jana couldn't hang out with that girl anymore because it was sus. Oh, my God. And Katie posted all the pictures. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is Katie given the... Katie says, yeah, she isn't a lesbian. We no longer speculate on her sexuality here. Multiple sources have firmly stated she's not. Even for the source to say that she's not. Why did you need to add that, Katie? That's a speculation. Hearsay. Unless you hear it from Jana, stop fucking speculating this kind of crap. Oh, my God. Why does it matter? Isn't Jana the second eldest or something like that? The eldest female? Oh, my gosh. So how many years has, way more than 19 years worth of grooming gone into how she training her mind to think a certain way? Oh, my God. This just fucking kills me, man. The speculation, the tea. Oh, yeah. Did you guys see this? Oh, because apparently Katie Joy has been working on something that's going to bring the 7M thing to a higher level of exposure. So this came out. The picture is breaking news. Controversial influencer company 7M. Is this written on the picture? This looks like it's just made up. Okay. 7M Films examined in HBO Max docu-series from Campfire, Rolling Stone, Niall Capello, and Chrissy Teigen. Boom, Katie says, getting a ton of messages on this today. First, thanks for tagging and letting me know. I've known about this project for a while. No, you haven't. Sour Patch. However, this is not the project we are working on. What are you working on, Katie? I mean, there's so many projects coming your way through the court. I would really be surprised on what you're working on right now and who would publish your shit, who would bring your stuff, want to produce it. You're basically Janelle, man. You've been blacklisted. one Google of your name, Katie, and no one is going to want to fucking produce anything. Even if you do a docu-series like Janelle did, it's just going to be crap. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please do not work on anything else. You're stretching yourself. Remember, you couldn't even handle Periscope. She continues, as soon as I can, I promise and then we. As soon as I can, I promise we will make an announcement about the upcoming docu-series we are working on. Is it you and Toad? Is it you and Toad? And how come Toad's segment is not happening anymore? That was the fucking highlight of your channel. What about all the Toad fans out there? What about making a fucking shirt for all the people that love Toad? No one does. But what if? I mean, you're not fucking, giving anything to that kind of market. Just try it out. More than one. Oh, fuck. Did we finish it? Oh, stay tuned. Big news is coming. Fire emoji. Fire emoji. Far out. Big news is coming. Not our project. Stay tuned. Sounds like Farrah, doesn't it? Oh, should we? Oh, okay, we're here. We might as well talk about the artwork. Should we go to the first one though? Because that's really. I prefer crowns over pens. Oh, how long ago? Oh no, how far do we have to go back for? A while. Oh my God, no. Sorry. Get up, go to the toilet. I might be a while. No. Oh my God, guys. Oh, should we talk? Oh my God, this. Oh, the dog's got new beds. Do these dogs look happy like Frida does? She doesn't care. Sweetie, on the other hand, this is Sweetie. Does she look scared that someone's approaching? Look at that eye. She's used to having that eye open. Oh my God, I feel so sorry. Like every time. I might have to make another dog video, even though the dog videos I've made drain the shit out of me, like as an empath. Like just like, and also I wasn't very good back then. Like my message might not have been clear. God, I don't even, okay, we'll read what she wrote. This is Sweetie and this is Frida. Frida is alpha dog of the whole, like she's alpha over Katie. Yeah, Katie doesn't understand that when Frida stands on her, above her, that's her dominating over. Like Katie doesn't understand how, like, packs and order. And God, can we maybe? Oh my God, oh my God, what's his name? The dog whisperer? This is the perfect fucking case. She would have to work hard. She'd be told. It would be filmed. I'm going to contact him. What's his name? Caesar. Oh, because I read his book when he, like his big daddy or something. No, his dog passed away. And I read it when my dog passed away. Okay, I'm shaking. I'll just read what Katie wrote. Let's just say, okay, without a crystal ball, it says, let's just say life is so much happier here now that the dogs have their beds again. What happened to the old ones? Why do they have to have, oh, okay. It's right next to a vent as well. That's really shitting me. That's why they're facing the other way. They're facing their faces away from that vent. Okay, anyway. Stop looking at the picture. I can't focus on the words. Sweetie's on the left. Frida is on the right. They are treeing Walker Coonhound. Oh, mixers now. They were purebred before. A few years ago, they were purebreds. Sorry. But yeah, sometimes I break into song, but don't we all? I just happen to do it when I'm on YouTube. Sweetie is big and muscular. Try blend coat, black, tan, and white, which is the breed standard, which is what they would write in an ad. Sorry, that was me at the end. Frida is a bit smaller. At 55 pounds and bi-color of tan and white, she has floppier ears. I disagree. I'm sorry. Because my head, I'm just getting flooded with like images of what happens with the dogs in their house. And Frida like goes for Sweetie's ears. She'll just like grab onto her ear, and Katie encourages it. Like she said, get it. And like Sweetie is cowering. Sweetie, I just got to say this. I don't know if Katie's going to bring it up, but Sweetie is this might not even be true. But I know from looking at this picture, and all of the times I've seen Sweetie, she's scared of Frida. She's not allowed around Katie at all when Frida's there. And so Sweetie is an ex-puppy mill pup that was kept in a cage for the first 3 years of her life. That Katie goes through the details, and it's disgusting because she's smiling the whole time she's saying it. I'll link my videos that I made on them below, but Sweetie is not being, I don't believe they're in the right household. I don't believe their needs are being met. Treeing Walker coonhounds are descendants from English and American foxhounds. Ding, 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 and the alarms start going off. They look like beagles in the face, but are a lot bigger. Yeah, okay, they're hunting dogs, guys. They're hunting dogs. So, and through their genes, this is something that you can't just breed out of them. It's always going to be part of them. They are hunting dogs. Katie also has 4 cats. Yeah, 4 cats that she really lets roam the house, and the dogs are also inside because they're not allowed outside because they bark and the neighbors complain. And so instead of training her dogs, she just keeps them inside. These are hunting dogs. Yeah, did I mention that? So they're not really getting any exercise. 4 cats that are locked up at night, 2 in each cage. The cages are in Katie's bedroom with the kitty litter. Her son is also in her bedroom. The medically fragile child is in the bedroom with the kitty litter that's got the shit that's been in there for days. With the 2 cats. And he gets these hives, V gets these hives all over his face. I believe that he's allergic to the cats. He loves cats. But yeah, he doesn't like the dogs. They jump up on him. They also jump up on the nurses. So that's why Katie keeps him in her room for fucking 12 hours a day. So, let's now go back to what she says. She probably said the same thing. Oh my God, it's bad. Very active, very vocal, and they will annoy the hell out of a cat. They will not annoy they will frighten a cat. They could probably kill a cat in split second. And they have a child. Katie has a child, not just a cat, a child. They are known for hunting and pinning their prey in trees. Both are rescues. Sweetie is 6 and Frida is 3. Sweetie is very loyal and gentle. She's also very, very active and strong. She's jumped their fence twice and just fucking booted it, trying to get out. Just away from this is worse than hell. And so now the rescued puppy mill pup, when she goes outside, is latched onto a yard wire that's attached to the back fence. A puppy mill dog has never experienced freedom. Most never touch grass with their feet for their whole life. Mothers, females in particular, they're bred. That's their only purpose, is to breed. And then they're done with them once they turn 3. they're no longer going to produce the best pups. Like bred from very young age. It's very sad. Don't buy any animals from a pet shop. It's very important. You should look up Oscar's Law. Well, that's the pug one, but obviously because I used to own a pug, and don't buy from a pet shop. That's why puppy mills exist. That's where pet shops get their puppies from, and torturous the conditions that they are put through. It's disgusting. So much abuse. Frida is timid and has a lot of anxiety due to abuse of previous owners. She's very, very good with us and loves our son. She's also very needy and has separation anxiety, which you encourage, don't you, Katie? Yeah, you encourage it. You work it up. You heighten your dog's anxiety, and you think that that's intention, and your dog loves you, and she starts licking your face frantically. By amping her anxiety up, you think that she's giving you extra love because she loves you, Katie, doesn't she? That's her separation anxiety that you've diagnosed, by the way. Yeah. Rather than taking your dogs that have been rescued from abusive situations and continued therapy that would help improve their life, you keep them in your house, locked up all day, in a room. I've never once heard a dog drinking water in your room. Yeah, guys, that's a lot. Has anyone out there with animals? Have you ever heard one of Katie's dogs drinking water in her room, in the funeral waiting room, her office? No, I have never. Oh my God. She's also very needy, has separation anxiety, which is why you see her in my videos all the time. I am her comfort human. Whew, you are not. You are easy for her to dominate. By being near you, Frida is able to assert her dominance as the alpha female of the house. She's also setting the boundary that Sweetie can't go near you as long as Frida is there. I don't know if you noticed this. Well, you do, but you put your own spin on why things happen. Fuck. Oh, thank you, universe, for just bringing us back to reality. Katie takes so much, I was going to say pride. It's not pride. She believes that beauty is a physical thing. That's why she wears her makeup, but she doesn't know her face, her structure. She is just mimicking what other people do on their face and thinks that that is going to look good on her face, and it never does. Highlighting, can we talk about that? Okay, should we talk about that? Let's be here and do a whole stream on where Katie has chosen to place her highlighter by just copying what other people do. It's not going to look good on your face if your chin is crooked. And that is just fucking brutal truth that, Katie, you need to hear. If you can't deny it. And I'm not being rude. I know that it's a genetic disease. You were born with an underdeveloped jaw, like your dad. And just before your wedding, you went and got a chin implant, which you denied for so long. And I don't understand, but I do understand because you're very insecure in who you are. If you were confident, you would be happy to talk about it. You could be an advocate for people that have the same disorder. But you're so trying to live in this delusional world inside your little funeral waiting room, where you are in your 20s and you're back and you're alive and you're wearing that full coverage foundation. You're stippling it in. You're throwing that powder on it. You're baking. You're doing everything because you're beautiful. But do you feel beautiful inside, or do you just want people to believe that you are beautiful? Because I don't think you feel beautiful. I don't think you love who you are. I think you hate who you are. And that's why it's so easy for you to dismiss the fucking issue that's going on with your chin. It is an issue. I just say it's an issue because it must be doing damage. The implant has moved and we watched it move. Like it was the journey of the chin. It traveled from the middle and it went all the way to the side. And why can't you feel that? Why is that not a priority, that it's causing more erosion on a jaw that you have had issues with? Like you're probably damaging your jaw more. You can't like just go and get it done. Let toe take over. Oh my God, imagine, like you can't. Just imagine if your channel grew. You could do no, you couldn't do voiceovers. You could still type. Oh, you love typing. You don't. How come you've never got a silent keyboard, by the way, for someone who's a writer? That would be my first thing. Anyway, where am I? I'm lost because I look down. I'm lost because the tears don't normally go the same way. Guys, what's going on? Do the tears, like this is the laughing one, isn't it? Why is it the other way? That's going to shit me. Okay, it's really shitting me. Don't look at this, anyone. Katie says, I don't know why, but this made me laugh. Oh, you don't know, but it made you laugh. Okay. People search Google. Or people search Google or Google search. Dun, 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 dun. People search Google about my chin. Ask Jeeves. Feeling lucky. Okay, what the heck? Laughing emoji. According to my critics. Oh, your critics. Your critics or your trolls. If only you could take critical feedback, then you might have critics. But you can't, and you block everyone. And then they become your trolls. But it's not even fun trolls, rub my belly, good luck. It's like, don't walk over my bridge. Of the Polson pathway to hell. Anyway, I just wanted to share something that made me giggle tonight. Did it make you giggle or laugh? Okay, let's get out of here. I'm surprised Katie hasn't just Googled herself. Katie Joy Polson, press enter. And please remove every fucking photo of your son. Oh, where's my picture of this? I did such a better job. I should go to my Twitter. I don't even know. I haven't even looked back. I'm just yabbering on. Sorry if you're watching. Sorry if you're watching. I haven't done the timestamps or anything. I'm just going with the flow. Oh, and look, Melly, Lynn, I came back just as you wrote about her makeup. I was going to make a video on her makeup, but then I was like, I'd have to bring in so many examples. But Tati is there. But Melly says, if KJ is a 21-year-old doing makeup hack on TikTok, she's going to try it. Oh, yeah. She honestly thinks it's going to make her younger, when in reality, it makes her look, the full coverage foundation, the amount of concealer that she puts around her eyes, the dragging of the brush, the pulling of the eyes. She's causing all the damage that she wants Botox to correct. If only she knew, if only she would take advice from other women. Nah, gotta block them, gotta hate them. Fuck, get me away from what's going on here. I don't like this face. I don't like what's going on. Oh God, why does he look like Toad so much though? He is Toad with hair. Less than I deserve, or like if society was pressuring me so much, like if I even felt that pressure, I don't think I did. I'm still trying to grow up. I'm 40 this year. I can't believe that. Katie, you've aged so much. What's this? Oh, we're still on the chin. So Katie posted, this is hysterical, and it's a screenshot of someone saying, you have this indent on your chin. She doesn't have, well, she has the scar. It's not an indent. You know where my mind has gone? Straight to that video where she's describing all the indents around her chin, and she just totally misses that that's not an indent, it's a scar. Yeah. So it's weird that she has that scar like where it is. You guys know what I'm talking about, rather than the implant going from underneath, although it might, and that might be from something else. Like she might have had corrective surgery on her jaw as an infant because it was that underdeveloped. Well, this is just me, my own opinion from my point of view, out of my window into yours, but not like that. Oh, I never once noticed your chin, blah, 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 your chin, chinny chin. Oh, yeah. I had a post on that too. I posted this on my Twitter where I called her out because she took this picture that she tries and says that this is her book. But the picture is taken from the reviews on Amazon, and I took it and I put it on my Twitter and I said, look, it's a matching picture. And Katie's saying that it's hers because she's never found these, on Amazon, how people make their own coloring in books and then they sell them, especially like Alex Fleming. There's so many of, like, I have the Buffy coloring in book, but I've never colored it in. It's just artwork by a fan, and I should get another one and color it in. Yeah, so Katie posed, literally a therapeutic adult coloring book everyone needs. And it's called, Go Fuck Yourself, I'm Coloring. Swear word coloring book. Oh, I've never really read it. But let's just go. Where's Katie saying, where did you get it? Do I press that? I don't know. Where is it? Because, when you're on your phone and it just comes up with her replies. Oh, of course, it's not going to be that easy. Oh, here it is. So someone says, love this. One of my friends is, I'm jumping ahead. One of my friends is majorly into adult coloring. I've got a couple books, but haven't colored much lately. I'm guessing this one's from Amazon because everyone knows. Katie just came across this and she's like, this is fucking fantastic. I've never seen this in my life. Well, where the fuck have you been? Not using Amazon, that's right. Never had time. I wonder what made her go and say, like I've been saying for years, do something for your mental health. I don't even think you coloured it in. I reckon Toad's there sitting at the little colouring in crayola chair. Like he's sitting in that chair. You're making him sit there. And I reckon he might be, maybe in a nappy. Maybe you make him be your adult baby. I went too far. I went way too far because I can't get the image out of my head. And there's a bonnet. And a dummy. And they're in the playroom. Okay. Katie says, I'm not sure. It was a gift. Oh, fucking shit, it was. Let's just go up to this one. We're not going to read all that. Yada, yada, yada. But yes, it's amazing therapy. Oh, they use... she had her colouring books and gel pens and loved them, blah, blah, blah. Okay, gel pens. Then this person's like, oh, my God, I'm so addicted to gel pens. Me too. And then Katie, without a crystal ball, says, I use the crayola. I'm not going to be able to read this with a straight face. It's so funny. Do you reckon she's actually left the house? Okay. I use the Crayola art pencils. They are sold in the art section, not like the ones you get at Target. Target. Oh, sorry, that's Aussie slang. We call it Target. Just make it seem fancier than what it is, because it's not. I prefer shading. What does that even mean? I prefer shading. You're not an artist. You don't know what shading means. What you're referring to is not shading. I don't like markers due to... I don't like markers due to bleeding and inability to shade. Let me tell you can shade with gel pens. What the hell are you talking about? Oh my God, my head hurts. But I get that everyone has their thing. Exclamation point. I might look into gel pens though. Oh, okay. Where's the rest? Oh, maybe there's another one. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the next art one. God, it's fucking awful. Toad, it's beautiful, really. Because only a guy would give the person black, brown, and light brown hair. Like I would probably do blonde. Not that, but because I'm kind of thinking the youngest chick, the youngest daughter from Little Women, that kind of hair. Kirsten Dunst, guys. Also, Kirsten Dunst had that in, is it Kirsten or Kristen? Sex in the City is Kristen. No, that's Kirsten. Oh my God, I've messed up my own remembrance song. Yeah, Sex in the City is Kristen, so it's Kirsten. Fuck. Also in what is the vampire one? Fuck my head. That's Katie's artwork. Oh. Why though? The hair is where I'm like, it must be Toad. Not really. It could be Katie, but I don't believe it is. And is that what she means by shading? Because she's just gone, look, diagonal. She's gone from here, diagonal. I have such a hard word saying diagonal. I have a whole set called diagonal. Diagonal. I've said it so many times, I've ruined how to say it. But you know what I'm saying? Like there. And then look here, straight. Did you not get taught how to colour in or go back over it so it all looks together? God, I'm such a fucking art critic. Seriously, bitch. Like, come on, get your shit together. Oh, yeah. I say I'm mean and she says I'm mean and who knows? Without a crystal ball. Says, I won't share the other one with a more graphic expression. Why not? I want that one now. Why would you even start off with, you're not going to share that? Well, because now I don't want this. Like, why? Upside down smiley face? Yeah. But yes, art therapy is literally the best thing I ever learned when going through therapy years ago. I love that you learned art therapy when you went through therapy years ago. Why wouldn't you just say it's one of the coping mechanisms that I used when I went through therapy years ago? And then go on and say art therapy is very good for mental health, blah, blah. Fuck, man, the double use of therapy in the shortest fucking sentence. That's one paragraph that starts with but. Okay, this is the stage where I might need to end this live because she's shat me so much that I don't even want to read it. I would encourage anyone that is struggling with mental health or stress in their lives to seek professional help. Then once you are given coping tools, why can't you learn them? Learn the techniques that help you cope. You don't use words that you learn in therapy, Katie. Just saying. Then once you are given coping tools, use them. Also, I'm no artist. This isn't anything amazing. I just enjoyed coloring this picture. Get me out of here. Okay, this one. This is more artwork. Okay, do you know what shits me? I just, straight off the bat, I need to say, at least, if you're going to share it, do all the seaweed. It's annoying me. It's annoying me that there's nothing down here that's done. Katie wrote, best weekend ever. I hope everyone had a relaxing weekend. I know I did. It rained all weekend, so we were stuck inside. You're always stuck inside. You're always stuck inside. It doesn't matter what the weather is. You're always inside your room. Katie, you're always in your room. Oh, it rained all weekend, so we're stuck inside. I coloured while hanging out with my family. That's not hanging out with your family. This is personal time. This is where you ignore the world that's going on around you. So, oh, here we go. This is coloured pencils. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Obvious. At a follower's suggestion, I also picked up gel pens. This is where the creative genius is born. Because now she's doing mandalas with the gel pen. Gel pens for the win. That's what it says on the image. I hate this. Why did you use the colors that are fucking your funeral waiting room, man? Oh my God. It's really annoying. I don't like her color story. No one does. That green, man, cannot be your favorite green. Okay, Katie wrote, whoever suggested gel pens, thank you. I ordered a pack of Amazon, off or of? I ordered a pack of Amazon with like 120 pens. This was so fun and my first time using them. What else did you do with them? I still like colored pencils for shading, but the texture of gel pens is amazing. Plus, who else? Katie! Can we go back to the past when you hated Tati's fucking palette because Tati loves glitter? And then you are like, who above 30 loves glitter? We are adults. No adults like glitter. And then you started wearing it on your eyelids, even though your eyelids are so damn small that you don't need it in the middle, that highlight damn in the middle, you know, because, God, I want to say so much more. But oh my gosh, now you love glitter. Okay. Anyway, do not forget to take care of yourself when you feel stressed. You can't be your best. It should be, because she's looking for that cliche. You can't be at your best, or you can't be your best when you are frazzled. You're fucking frazzled all the time. You're scattered all the time. I wonder how many glasses of wine you consumed when you were doing this. I don't know. What alcohol would give the choice to do that color? This is just me. My extreme coloring in life is like I love black. Like my whole house is black, basically. And then I wear black or fluoro. There's no in between. So I would have done fluoro on this, made it pop. This looks like, I don't know, maybe my mum did it. But then my mum's not me, so that's why. You know, Katie? Maybe. Not to say that my mum is anything like you. Oh, I did. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Mum. I didn't mean that. Maybe I meant Katie's mum. Anyway, this is what's happening. I'm getting frazzled. Katie continues, colouring and exercise are my favourite ways to get rid of my stress and situational anxiety. If you stop drinking, Katie, you wouldn't have anxiety. Your daily drinking is fucking probably, giving you a disability now in your fucking central nervous section. There's probably no way to reverse the damage that you've done. Fucking nervous all the time. Looking around, can't stop touching your hair, not calm as fuck. I mean, that's how everyone else is when they take ADHD medication, for your information, Katie, if you wanted to know that. I don't know if that was explained to you in the Wikipedia article that you read, that you're not meant to look like you are jacked up on amphetamines like you do. You're just so fucking high, buzzing. And do you know who can tell? People that live through that addiction. Not dum-dums that are still in that addiction, trying to correct everyone because it gives you some godlike fucking presence. Oh, okay. I've done my damage. I can't even speak anymore. I think I might be brain dead. Guys, I forgot to timestamp. I forgot to do anything. What happened, I just went over there. Let me bring it back to me. It's my cookie. I just went over there and I just opened my mouth and all this stuff just came out. And I didn't even come back to check to see if my mic was on. And thank fuck it was. I'm just riding the full moon energy. So excuse me if I did that, but now I've got to timestamp it so that everyone that watches it back will know what to do. Well, I don't know. God, man, she shits me over there on her fucking Instagram. I'm glad we did that, though. Maybe we should do one a week. Like, I can't imagine going over there for every post, but we should do this at least once a week. And check her. Oh, no, we can't check her Twitter anymore. That's the thing. But I do have her old tweets. Maybe we should go through them one time. I got so much old stuff. I don't know where to start. Like I got a few more articles that I want to do, but I know they're boring. There's only a few people that are really interested in her articles, and I got to work on my talking. I shit myself. I can't really watch those ones back, and I cringe, and then I'm like, I just close my eyes and I press upload or make it public. So I was saying a lot, but now I can't think. What happened? My brain is like, can we get the fuck out of here? This is what she does to me. The colouring, why now is she so focused on, oh yeah, because how much stress people like herself that cover CSA crimes and stuff have to take care of their mental health, because she's also learned that she shouldn't report on the details, because now she has learned that she has a responsibility to do no further harm. And I'm like, the fucking damage is already done. The damage is already done. She has further compromised, not only, well, in my opinion, by her reporting, she has compromised information surrounding Josh Duggar's case, But also the Scully case, all the stuff with the dark web, and she doesn't understand that Josh never got on, like, the reason he was found was not because he was on the dark web. If he was on the dark web, his IP address would not be fucking visible. Because when you get on there, the point of having the onion, if you've ever been in, like, do anyone remember back in, what was, I want to say MS Chat? Yeah, MS Chat. I think it was that. And you would have to look at the certain server that you would connect to, depending on how many people were on that server. Sometimes you wouldn't be able to get on a certain server because there was way too many people on that and you just get kicked off. But once you were on a server, that server would continually refresh the IP addresses of everyone, so that you aren't on an IP address long enough for someone to track you, because it automatically refreshes and you're given another IP address. It's untraceable because you're on the dark web, because you are part of that shit. Like, it's fucked. And it's annoying that she's saying that he downloaded the DD video. No, he didn't. He attempted to, and he was only able to get a few videos from it, but they weren't the main ones. Even though the whole file was downloaded, some of them weren't downloaded properly. But that still applies for being in possession, because no matter if it wasn't fully downloaded, there is the intent that he tried to download that. But Katie is just taking what she thinks the court files and all the information, the evidence says. And it doesn't say that. She's so focused on the DD details. What really should be focusing on is why they needed to make sure that his hands match that picture that he accidentally took. What images has he uploaded that have his hands in it? What videos have he supplied that has his hands in it? How far has that video traveled? Who else can be, because then once they've got what he has shared, they can put basically it's a drop on it. So whoever watches that afterwards, boom, you've got that IP address. Even if it is through the dark web, you can at least find what country, state they are in. And then you go back and you put it up with all the other information you've got about pedophiles in that area. It's fucked, man. She just does not understand how it works. And it's shitting me because she's harmed her own followers. She's scarred their minds. But she's also created a bunch of people that now want to go and seek the same information out. She has made this stuff in people, she's ignited it, because Katie described that she was able to get in there and look at. She fucking hasn't. I'll tell you now, she hasn't. She's going off what she's seen, what she's read in the Wikipedia page that gives brief details. It is gruesome enough to give you fucking holy shit, I can't believe this happened, but it's nothing. It's fucked. It's so fucked. She's fucked. She should not be covering this kind of stuff. Fuck. And then to go after Anna. She says, I care about not causing further harm to the victims or whatever. Anna is a victim of Josh. Plain and simple, full stop. You cannot spin it any other way. Not only that, but she is in charge of his other 7 victims, his children. It doesn't even matter. Just by me saying that they're victims does not mean that he has done anything to them, but just by being his children, they're fucking victims. They have to grow up with the details that are out there on their dad. She's not thinking. And then they have to grow up and they will see that this woman that has a T channel attacked their mum. Not very long after he's fucking sentenced to jail, or like even when the court case was happening, she was questioning her. Fuck off. Fuck off. You don't know anything, Katie. Stop causing further harm. Like, I don't know when enough is going to be enough, but it's got to happen this year. I feel this year is the year of judgment, actually. It's been said in the tarot world, the energy, the readings always comes up with a judgment card. I feel that Katie is going to be held accountable. Things are going to be made right. She's hurt so many fucking people. And just even her Instagram. I mean, maybe I should go and report all the time. She's posted his fucking picture, constantly posting a known predator's picture over and over and over daily. Why is she allowed to do that? It's further harming people. Like I said, it's harming all the Duggar sisters, probably all the Duggar brothers. Anyone that's affected by the shit that Josh Duggar went through, put people through, the details that have come out, everything, the general public, posting his picture is harming people. She loves it. Just in my opinion, it's always been, she's never going to understand the mindset of victims. Because in my opinion, she is an A-B-U-S-E-R. I love that I can spell that so good. And Katie, do you want me to just repeat? A-B-U-S-E-R. That is you, in my opinion. That is why you will never understand. You'll never understand. Even the general public will never understand. We're not given enough information to understand. The speculation is causing further harm. Instead of thinking about yourself, Katie, and the answers that you want from Anna, and you think attacking her and asking her to get a job, and think of her children, protect her children. You don't protect your child. You don't fucking protect your child. All of this does not make you look fucking good. That's all I can say. Fuck. This isn't advocacy. You are antagonizing every fucking situation that a victim is involved in. And yes, I'm using the word victim. You love it. You love that word. You think that you are. If you were ever a victim, Katie, you would fucking have a tiny bit of understanding. Some fucking compassion. Fucking pisses me off because you have lied about being a DV victim. Just, I know as basic as that kind of understanding is to be, having survived that, which I don't feel even comes close to what Anna has gone through, but it's a basic understanding that you would need to have any understanding of what Anna is going through. And I don't think Katie has gone through that, in my opinion. Like everything, it's just made up to manipulate. Back off, Katie. Back off. Leave Anna Duggar alone. Leave her kids alone. Leave the Duggars alone. Leave the Duggar daughters alone. Stop. You don't understand. You don't understand boundaries. You don't understand the harm that you cause to people with your opinions that are fucking whacked. Fuck. You piss me off. You piss me off every fucking day. Oh my gosh. Hi, Cactus crew. Let's say hi to you guys in the chat, because thanks so much for rocking up. Hope you guys have been having a good old time. Hey, TK. Boki. Donald Duck. Who's Donald Duck? Oh, is there a Donald? Oh, there is it. Is Donald Duck your favorite? Can you do an impression of Donald? Is it Donald Duck or Daffy? What's the? I was going to say, what's the black one called? Is that Daffy Duck? Oh, because my favorite is. Oh, I've got him over there, and I've forgotten his name. Is it Porky? Porky Pig? Because I went to Dreamworld, Hollywood on the Gold Coast. And yeah, that was my toy that my auntie was like, pick any of the characters from Looney Tunes that you want. And I just like, fucking Pig, man. I love him. I loved him back then, but I don't know if I really like him, but he's grown on me. Donald Duck. That's good. I want to be called Donald Duck. Donaldo Duck. Like Ronaldo. So bad. This is going fantastic. Oh, KJ's makeup lesson. Even she could have learned from the chick that she was, what's that? You know how she gave that religious lady or that lady she hates with the blue eyeshadow or went off with the blue eyeliner, could have learned from her. It doesn't matter if people do makeup different than what you do at Katie. They do it for them. What looks good on them. She's so bad at makeup. Like that's when I used to feel so sorry for her. I couldn't watch her do makeup. I felt so sorry for her. So I was like, how is no one told you that what you're doing is wrong? But then I learned who she is. But then, still feel sorry for her. It's pitiful. She acts like she knows what she's doing. She doesn't even fucking tap the eyeshadow brush. Go straight in there. And then once you see the palette, you're like, what the fuck are you digging for? Oh my God. Let's just cover up that fallout with Benefit concealer. No, it's not concealer, is it? It's Stay Don't Stray, the fucking driest thing ever. There's no wonder her under eye skin is like tissue paper. So dry. Oh. What are you talking about? The old days of having dial-up internet. Yeah, the MS-DOS days. Like my favorite game, like PC game, like because I was such a loner, I used to come home from school, Captain Comic and Duke Nukem. But I also remember we had Terminator. Like I was really bad at Prince of Persia, like jumping gaps. No, it's not good for someone that has slow reaction time. Like I'm not good at that. I'm like really shit at Guitar Hero as well, but that's in the future. But yeah, Captain Comic, and I found the intro on YouTube and I played it and I was right back there. But yeah, we had the Terminator 2 game. Like we had it. It was like from the black market or whatever. And we had all the codes that you had to type in. But yeah, we died every time in the truck. We never got past the motorcycle stage. Oh, I can see it now. But you can't talk about this stuff with people that aren't from that. Like, I'm so glad that I grew up like at a time that didn't have shit. Yeah. It's no wonder everyone has ADHD now. Just the amount of shit, like the amount of, yeah. I grew up in the country where you had 2 TV channels as well. And then in the summer we had 4 because we could get better reception. But we weren't really watching TV. Oh, Donald, you share the same personalities. Do you talk like, is Donald Duck the same as, no, Donald Duck is the dad of the, what are those three called? Dewey, Louie, and fuck, I don't know if I'm even in the right story. Yeah, because I used to have Game Gear, Sony Game Gear, if anyone else had that. And they used to go, it's a TV. It's like a TV in your hands or something. Anyway, it was huge. And I had DuckTales. It was my favorite game ever. Also, DuckTales. I'm writing that down. I want to go watch DuckTales and Animaniacs because it was in my dreams last night. Animaniacs. Oh, my God, I spelled it right. And then what was the other one? Oh, what did I just say? DuckTales. DuckTales. And then Scrooge is Donald Duck's. See, I always thought Scrooge was like Hugh Hefner. That's like fucked up way. Okay, let's end on the note that, well, we're gonna probably, let's check Katie's Instagram maybe once a week. I think that's enough time. We'll check in, but yeah, there's a few other things I want to do this week. I can't even think right now because all I want to do is my brain's running away. This is awful. I can never draw a conclusion. Okay, guys, let's just get a lot of cactus in the chat. Like, show me some green, and then we will bring this to a close. Again, I would like to say I so fucking appreciate you guys getting me to 1.6. It's been so long stuck on that 1.5. Now that I'm back on the Katie train, back in the back carriages, not up the front, because we don't need to be that close to the present day. But yeah, I really appreciate it, and welcome. You're now a cactus. You have to be a cactus, and yeah, if you don't want to be so prickly, you can add oven mitts. It's okay. We aren't that rough. We aren't that in your face. No one wants to hurt anyone. All my videos, I'm basically, I don't know, trying to help her. One day she might get help and look back at these videos and go, all these people were trying to help me. Like, no, that won't happen. But maybe V in 20 years will come across these videos and go, all these people were just trying to help my mum. Yeah, let's see if YouTube will be around then. It'll be like, remember we all recorded like on VHS all the stuff that we thought, oh my God, I need this. Like, it's never going to be available. Then DVDs. Well, I had to buy every fucking DVD, have the whole movie, like every movie. And then they just bring it out online. Like when that started happening with music, when they started not making CDs and records a priority, I really felt like, holy shit, this is the start of Terminator. I've been developing my theory for a long time, but someone blew my theory out of the water because don't you hate that? You tell someone your theory and then they tell you a few sentences that fucking ruin everything that you've been thinking about for years. So I thought I had a theory that Apple was Skynet from Terminator, like Terminator 2. And then someone said, oh, I think it's Google. Fucking is. It's fucking Google. It's not Apple. And I'm an Android person, so Google runs my life. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and I'll see you again this week. We will meet up another 2 times because this is what we're doing now. And yes, have a good day because I'm going to bed. Oh, I've got to do timestamps. Thanks, guys. I'll get better at doing an ending. But if you like this video, like it, of course, and subscribe. Come join the Cactus crew. And yeah, Bob's your uncle, right? See ya.